Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be going through my October's budget review slash closeout. I'll be showing you guys how well or how poorly I did. I did say to you guys that October has been a very spendy month, okay? So do not be alarmed, all right? I'm here to share my truth, my journey, and my numbers with you guys. You could possibly hear fireworks in the back. There are people celebrating around the neighborhood, so there's a lot of fireworks going on, so that's what that noise is if the camera mic picks it up. If not, then let's just go straight ahead. I'm Gracia, I'm a mom of one, and on this channel I share my financial journey with you guys to show you guys how I budget and how I plan to get out of debt within 2.5 years opposed to 5 years. Okay, so if this is something you'd like to see, please keep on watching. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it live. And tomorrow's far away. Should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something. So I'm going to open my budget planner here, which I've got sort of a flip through video on this channel. I'll link it in the information card up there. You could check that out once you finish watching this video. I'm going to head on over to October tab. You can see I've not even been filling in my expense tracker like that, but I'm going to pull out my monthly budget and get this set up, and we'll go through our numbers. Okay guys, here we are, we're ready to go. So I do realize I've been filling my form in a little incorrectly, okay, but we're going to fill it incorrectly today. So our budgeted amount was £1,585.87, but in total we brought in £2,103.23. And if you watched my, I think I did a mid-month budget check-in or something of that sort, I did explain to you guys that I've been robbing Peter to pay Paul. So this is how this has increased. It's not an increase in my salary or anything of that nature. I just had to move some money around, borrow some money here, there and everywhere to make sure that expenses were covered that I may have been falling short on. So this is just my truth. I know some people get triggered when people share their truth, but this is just my truth, and let us proceed. So I'm going to fill the bottom down here in. So my total income that I brought in is £2,103.23. All right, we're going to start with the rent, and we're going to work our way through the rest of the sheet. So for rent, we budgeted $376.60, and that is what we paid. So we're going to put 373.60. The difference is 0. Council tax, that doesn't really change, guys. So that came in at 101. Zero is the difference. The electricity came in at £31. I will be increasing the electricity and the gas because we all know what's happening around the world with the increase in energy prices. Gas, we came in at 44.48. Difference is nil. Water, we came in at 35.59. Mobile, 22.60. Internet, 39.50. And bank account fee, £2. Now we're going down to the petrol, and we spent $99.99. And I explained to you guys why I spent almost £100. My sister did give me £20, which is included in this £2,000 here. So this is how much I spent, and we were left with 0.01p, and that needs to be highlighted in green. Groceries, we came in over budget on the grocery category. We spent $73.98. So I'm just going to go in with my pink highlighter. Sorry. And we're going to highlight this bit for groceries because we were over budget. And I'm going to put $73.98 there. $73.98. And we were over budget by $4.16. I put this in the wrong place. Did you see what I did? For flip's sake, I put it in the wrong place. Right, let's put the $73.98 over here. And then let us remove this bit. Ooh. I'm just going to re-highlight that. It's not going to look the nicest, but that's okay. And we're going to put minus $4.16. So we're over the grocery by $4.16. Kaylan, we came in under budget, which is quite good. We spent $37.54. So we were under budget. By £2.46. So this rolled over into his November's allowance. So that's all good. For the school fees, we came in under budget. We budgeted £31, but we paid $28. So we were £3 under budget. Subscriptions, we were right on budget, which is $32.98. Household items, we budgeted £20, but we ended up spending $46.88. So we were over budget. By $26.88. Home insurance, we budgeted $31.77, and that's what we actually put aside. What I realized, I included the home insurance in the sinking fund section on my actual budgeting app. So what I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna put my actual here, because I also don't fill in these top bits, which is not very efficient. So we put 125 there. And my sinking funds, I didn't include my self-care. I don't know what I was doing on this budget. I can't see anywhere here. So my self-care and the home insurance, I included it in this little category called sinking funds. So that was $135.20 in total. I'm going to add that up. That's 125 plus 135.20. So that's 260.20. So that's our total for our savings and sinking funds category here. Let me just mark these out, and we were going to put $1,585.87, and we brought in 2,000. I'm just trying to make sure the sheet makes sense going forward. Okay. So the 3177, we included it up in this bit. So I know I'm going to need an extra sort of space on here. So I'm going to remove this. Okay. Guys, if you know of any Tipex that's better than these ones, please let me know. These ones, rubbish, absolute rubbish. They keep doing what they want. Okay, so we're going to go down to the clothing. The clothing, we budgeted £26, and £26 is what we spent, right? Now, in this little box that I've put the white out, I'm going to call it the unbudgeted. I am going to change up my printables because I feel like I'm not having enough space. So I'm going to put it as unbudgeted and miscellaneous, and I didn't budget anything for it. So this includes just everything that I have spent. So I am going to add those up off camera quickly. Actually, I just realized I budgeted £60, but this wasn't filmed on camera, and I ended up spending £325.87. So that brought me over budget by 265.87. $265.87. Okay, let's move on down to the debts. I budgeted $220, but I think I had my numbers mixed up. I don't know where I got that figure from, but I budgeted £220 for the debt, and I spent £201.09. So debt, we came in at 201.09, and we were over budget by 18. Well, not over budget, we were under budget by 18.91. Guys, it's late at night as I'm filming this, so my brain is not doing what it should. Okay, honestly, I'm exhausted. Had 5 hours sleep, or 4.5 hours, but we move. Credit card, I budgeted. I don't understand what I did here. On here, I've budgeted $195.03, but on my app, there's a whole different figure. Huh. Right, let's change that around. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm discombobulated at this rate. 195.03 is what I budgeted, so I want it to match up. And basically it's saying I spent $233.96. So I was over budget by $38.93. And I'm just going to go through everything on my app to make sure that I've included everything. So just give me a second. Okay, I also had a Costco category added onto my budget. So I'm just going to pop it down here. I didn't budget it on this sheet, so it's only right if I put a dash, okay? But actually, I didn't budget on this sheet. I've put a dash, but I'm just going to put... Well, no, I'm just going to put, we spent $150 in Costco. All right. So that's sort of what that is there. And I'm just going through to see if there's anything else. So I've checked everything on my budgeting app with what's on this paper, and everything seems to be up to date. So let's get our numbers added up. So I'm just going to add everything up on this sheet, and I'm going to start with this number here, which is 260.20, 260.20 plus, I'm going to use this figure here because everything was as it should be. So we're going to put plus 649.77. Then we're going to add up what's here. 99.99, 73.98, 37.54, 28, 32.98, 46.88, 325.87, 26, 201.09, 233.96, 150. So we spent in total £2,166.26. Okay, our total income, we're going to put the number in, is 2103, so £2,103.23, and our total expenses was £2,166.26. So if we take this away, subtract 2103.23, we were over budget by 6303. 6303. But this, like I said, everything ended up getting covered, so we were all good, because you do know that we had money here in the green, and then I did take some money from another account to sort of cover everything up. But the way how I budget, I don't like changing numbers to make the budget even. You know, I don't like changing up the numbers here to make this number match with that. I don't do that. I feel like that's very dishonest. This is how much I brought in, this is how much I spent, and I was over by the 6303. My bank account wasn't in negative though, so I sort of covered that by robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's what I use. That's a little, you know, phrase that I use to just kind of explain what I did. So this is October's monthly budget. It's very, 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 very spendy, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm hoping for the next couple of months to kind of settle down and for everything to sort of get back to some sort of normalcy. We do know that things are going to increase over the next 5 months or so, because I know April is around the corner, because we're in November, okay, and I'm not jumping the gun, but April is around the corner, and that's when council tax, that's when rent, if you're renting privately or through a housing association or the council, you know, that's going to increase. And other increases tend to happen around the new tax year. So I'm sort of bracing myself for that. But this is it, guys. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It's absolutely free. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away.